My name is Steven. I work as a Tier 2 engineer at CalTech, and we act as an escalation point for our T1 engineers. The issues that they can't resolve, we take a crack at it. Before I started at CalTech, I was doing whatever I could to make ends meet and working for a degree in technical communication. And the job that I had right before CalTech was a barista at Starbucks. Right after college, I married my wife, and we both agreed that my wage as a barista at Starbucks was not going to make ends meet. I decided to apply at CalTech. I heard a lot of good things about CalTech from some different people, how they take care of their employees, and so decided to take a chance, put in an application. I didn't have any experience in IT, but thankfully CalTech hired me, and it's been an awesome adventure ever since. My biggest fear at CalTech was my lack of technical expertise, and I can remember my first day in training, I was thinking, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? How did I get here? But thankfully CalTech has facilitated my learning the whole step of the way, and it's been awesome. I have had many lessons at CalTech, but if I could sum all of those up, it would be to continue being a learner and to be teachable. The IT industry is always changing, and it's important to be willing to adjust and change with the industry because it's not going to wait for you. And yeah, I don't feel like I've ever had a day where it's been some mundane routine thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before, and how do I even go about tackling this problem? I think what that means for others is just to be willing to and open to being taught and to learning new things. It's very easy to get kind of stuck in a rut or stuck with what you know, and it's like, no, this is my comfort zone, I don't want to branch out. But I think it's beneficial for you, and it's also beneficial for the team. Because ultimately, if you're willing to admit, I don't know this and I want to learn, then it opens the opportunity for others to teach you, and ultimately you're getting the problem resolved sooner and helping the customer, but then it also benefits you because next time you know that thing. The thing I love the most about working at CalTech is every day is a new learning opportunity again, and the satisfaction of making our customers happy. At the end of the day, if I've tackled some really hard problem, maybe a couple other techs have worked on it and it stumped them, and then we finally figured it out, I feel really satisfied. I can go home feeling like, man, I worked really hard and the customer is happy. A great fit for CalTech, to me personally, is someone who is willing to embrace our mission, vision, and values. I can speak from personal experience that CalTech, they really do emphasize those things, and they model their company towards that. For instance, they prefer somebody who's willing to do the right thing as opposed to somebody who knows everything, or somebody who's willing to go the extra mile for their customers as opposed to cutting corners. My goal starting at CalTech was to become a subject matter expert and focus on some certifications that I felt like were the most important for a career in IT, those being Cisco and Microsoft, and there are a million different things you can learn, and it's not possible to know all those things. But yeah, when I started out, I was like, I don't have a clue. And so I really wanted to get to a point where I didn't have to constantly ask somebody else. And I feel like I'm finally reaching that where I've learned some skills on troubleshooting, and I can think through something and not have to rely on my team as much. I can't say that I know I'm an expert yet, but I'm certainly getting there.